Hello. Welcome back to Talk Crop session. So today is not the Blues Kitchens. It's not 今日食乜嘢啦. So today is Talk Crop. I received a very interesting question from WhatsApp. So this guy, he bought units bought quite a number of units for investment. So he's one of the property investor lah. So he asked, his unit just finished renovated, nicely renovated, nicely, stylishly, fancily renovated. And then it was told that by someone, I don't know who he consulted, just by someone. He said that okay, my unit just finished renovated. These are the pictures, and then the area is renting around like 1,900 to 2,000 plus for fully furnished, and then partial furnished is about 1,600 to 1,700 plus lah. And then he said and also he said that his consultant, I don't know who is it, his consultant told him that he should rent at least 2004 to 2006. So the first thing I would ask him is that how many months is your unit vacant already while waiting for you to get a rental of 2004 or 2006? That's the first question I asked him. He told me 4 months. But of course, including in between, there's a MCO period, there's restriction of viewing, movement, and some stuff like moving in and moving outside. So 4 months. So he asked us to actually help him, because we also provide reno, we also provide rental solution. But this unit is not renovated by us, and it's not under our rent solution. So when it comes to this kind of scenario, and it has already been vacant for 4 months, what do you think you will advise him? So first of all, you will understand why is it taking 4 months. First thing, of course, is MCO. A lot of viewing cannot be carried out. Second thing, when I look at his unit, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Even units that we renovated and rented out in the same condo, we didn't spend that much also compared to his unit, and we rented out basically from 1 week to the longest one was just about, I think, 3 weeks plus to 4 weeks. So why is it some of the unit are rented out very fast and some units are very slow? Of course, partly because of the price, because you know how to market it to the right target tenant, you know where to find them, you know where to advertise, who are the people you can work with to optimize the occupancy rate or the speed of renting the unit out fast. So in short, I only asked him one question: how long your unit has been vacant while waiting for your dream rental or maybe your target rental. So basically, it's very simple. And he told me I got an offer of like 2,000 for the whole unit, like almost immediately after he finished renovated. After I finished renovated, I got an offer, but I did not take up the offer because the offer was 2,000, and then I am looking at around 2004 to 2006. So can you help me to rent out my unit? I heard that your rental solution can always rent out your unit really fast. Okay, so of course, when it comes to this kind of scenario, it is not under our renovation. We didn't contribute. We have no say in terms of the design, but the design is pretty good. So if it's not because of the design, so there could be two other factors that you couldn't rent out your unit fast. First, your marketing strategy. Second thing, I think it could be because of the price, because he said fully furnished is renting around 1,900 to 2,001, and then now he is asking 2,004, which is more than 10% of the transacted rental. What's more, if he asks for 2006, it's about 20% above the transacted market rental rate. So how long does he need to wait? So while he's waiting, do you think if like 3 months or 4 months down the road or 5 months down the road, if he can rent 2006, is it good? So I put into a scenario at scenario A. Let's go to the spreadsheet and have a look. We put into a case study see whether renting out at 2006 or the dream rental or the target rental is the best case or not, and is it making money or not? Let's go to the spreadsheet, shall we? Okay, so we go to the spreadsheet and have a look between case study. Let's say we do according to this question. This question says that there's an offer 2,000. So let's see, we do case study number 1, case study number 2, and case study, let's say number 3. Just 3, comparison purpose. Rental, he said got an offer 2,000, right? Almost immediately after renovated. Then he wanted 2004. The best ideal rate is 2006. So Of course, at this level, what you can say is, of course, case 3 lah, it gives you the highest rental, right? Okay, then we go to the next one. Vacancy. You take into consideration of vacancy. This one, let's say lah, it's about, okay, 0.5 months. This one, you don't know yet because he's still trying. This one, he has been like, vacant for 4 months. Okay, so this one, let's say we take the in between, 0.5 to 4. Let's say he lower down 200 ringgit, he can get to rent out around, let's say 2.5 months. That means after 2.5 months, he get to rent out his unit, which also means your occupied period, 12 minus this one, right? And you also mentioned before, 2,000 offer is not included car park. And the market rate of the car park today, if lowest, I can rent out each of my car park 100 per month. And he has 2 car park. Imagine if you may ask, he may not be able to rent out the 2 car park at the same time in the very first month. So let's say we rented out 1 car park. Car park rental. Okay, plain text number and middle, no decimal. Okay, so he rented 100 at the very. So total rental he get per month is 2001. This one is 2004, and this one is 2006. Total rental collected. Why we are taking this one? Because you imagine before that, why I want to take this one? You go to rental yield. Rental yield, you only take the rental times 12 months divided by property price. Property price 500 lah. 500,000. So you get, let's say 504%, correct? Then copy paste. At this level, of course, you confirm case 3 is the best case, right? But now, first thing, the vacancy is still running, not rented out yet. And then, if this one runs further, how do you know whether you are at the best scenario or not? Are you actually gaining from it by able to rent out 2006 after 4 months? You don't know, right? Because rental yield only take a snapshot. It takes the rental multiplied by 12 months divided by your property price, right? When during vacancy, don't say MCO period or moratorium. Do you need to pay installment? Do you need to pay maintenance? Same thing. Okay, you put maintenance aside. Let's say it's 200 plus 300. You are paying like 500,000, 2,005 a month to the bank. You're still paying, right? So how do you incorporate these things to see whether you're actually gaining or not? That's why you have to take into consideration of vacancy. So what you should be considering is not rental yield anymore. You have to consider total rental collected. Multiply by, of course, you occupy. During that point of time, 12 months, you rented out 11.5. And then for this one, same thing. Sorry, just copy paste. Copy paste. So when you copy paste like this, at the end of the day, although this one has a lowest rental yield, but total collected rental gives you the highest within that period. So don't always just chase for the highest rental, which is this one, highest rental. Second thing, which is translated into highest rental yield, is no point because you are actually neglecting or ignoring occupancy or vacancy. Vacancy is your opportunity because at the same period of time, you are still paying to the bank. Your cash flow is negative, let's say 2005, 2008, or 3000. You are so like shock scenery, where you still have to bear the cost of vacant, right? So today, this is a very simple calculation that actually many people, I wouldn't say that it is misleading or something. Like it's a simple and logical way to put your rental returns into a more accurate, more practical way to look at it. You look at that period of time because when you compare rental yield, it's just a snapshot. You rented out 2003, you rented out 2006, or you rented 5,000. Of course, you say 5,000 is the best, but how long do you need to take? How much time do you need to take to fill up the unit? 5,000, right? Assuming these are just the timing difference. Imagine we have unit in the same condo which is rented out within like 1 week up to 4 weeks time. So if you are rented out 1 week, same case here, you rented out at lower rental, but your vacancy is almost zero or just very minimal. So in the long run, the total rental collected will still beat something that you rent out very much slower at a higher price. So this is the main point that we want to share today. So whenever you consider rental, please remember, don't just look at rental and rental yield. Look at the overall, that within the time frame, the total rental collected, which takes into your cash flow. Because every month you are paying. So every month you are paying, you receive no income, you are in a negative cash flow. But if you receive income, you possibly you are at the break-even point, or it's just minimal negative cash flow. Okay. So can see just now that we illustrated how you shouldn't use rental yield or the highest rental as your benchmark of whether you are renting out at a very good rate or not. Rental yield is just an indicator. It's just a snapshot. It doesn't, or it ignores, it neglects. That means abaikan. In Chinese is 发了咗. In Mandarin is 忽略掉. Rental yield high doesn't mean you are in a very good cash flow. The key is cash flow, it's not rental yield. Remember that? Because every month you are paying maintenance lah, fire insurance lah. Even when your unit is filled up, you are paying. It's not filled up, you are paying to the bank. So cash flow is more important. And remember that it's not that we want to like challenge anyone, including the consultant. We are just trying to put the right perspective or right knowledge in terms of considering rental. So same thing, when you go through to buy any properties, you have to find out what is the real transaction of the market rental, not the asking rental. So after you find out that, then only you can evaluate whether the property worth that price or not, right? So of course this one I don't want to make it too long in this video. This one we just want to bring out the case scenario of comparing. Don't take rental yield. You consider the total rental collection because it takes in consideration of cash flow. Okay, that's all for today Talk Prop series. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.